Yes, sir. I like hold up my hand to like.
He reaches over, gives you a good, solid grip handshake.
All right, I'd like to make a strength roll to match his handshake.
Okay.
Hello and happy Friday, friends! Now that our microphone is actually working, 'tis I, DM Daddy RPG, not here to bring you happy fun times, but to entertain you as a player. We are joined tonight by JenOfThieves as Amanita, Futter Guy portraying Jovian, myself as Robort Steamrod, Ms. Cricket as Moore, Velvet Palms as Deadly Ambitions, and of course we lose someone. And of course.
Yeah.
And freaking goddamn the Vince McMahon Janth, freaking Samoan, whatever it is, Pierce Heyman.
Samoa Pierce. It's so easy. It's right there. Or I haven't typed.
You haven't typed anything, so no, it's not right there.
Are you becoming Ashley?
Pierce usually changes. Pierce usually changes his name every year to some new wrestling themed thing. And this game is being run by DM Dizzle, aka Glandizzle. Quick shout outs. We have a Discord. If you're not part of our Discord community, please click that link or go down below in the About section if you're watching us on YouTube, and the links are there too. Boom. Speaking of YouTube, there's our YouTube. Haha. And of course, Patreon, if you like funding cool, fun things and you don't want half your money to go to Jeff Bezos, because, you know, you have to have ads with your Amazon videos now. Why give him even more money? You can get... There's that rage. There was like a 30-minute rant last night from Jet.
Reasonable.
Our Patreon money. Join the Nautical. Join our family. Family. Like it if you did. And with that, all that shout-outs and whatnots, I relinquish my control over to DM Dizzle.
Oh, look. It's power time again. Mr. Book could tell me something that happened last week.
So we departed ways with our caravan buddies and made our way out into the... I guess we're kind of already in the bad lands, so I guess the worst lands. And... we made it safely because I am amazing at being out in the woods, which is the opposite of Pierce. Because Pierce don't go in the woods.
All right, Jovian. Give us some more.
All right, so we went through the mountains under Boka's wonderful guideship. Amanita made friends with a mole and then promptly tried to sell that mole out to a rattlesnake after finding an amulet. The rattlesnake happened after she, Moore, and Robort fell into a little chasm, little not a chasm. What would you say, like a big ditch? Let's say big ditch.
A minor ravine.
Minor ravine. Okay.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Minor ravine. I'll pass on to someone else.
Amanita.
Amanita did not worry about the ravine, for she had wings.
Oh,
So I flew, saw some orcs, got shot by an arrow, and then came back to mounting Robort.
Yeah.
Robort. On that note.
Well, hey there, y'all. So we went to go engage the orcs who dared to hurt my owl friend and other friends, and my robot Claymore showed up, but he ran like a punk because he knows what I'm gonna give him, what's coming to him. And instead we beat up all the orcs that had shot at Amanita, except for one that I think got away. No, wait, did I catch up to? No, one did get away.
One did get away.
But the one that specifically shot her did not.
Oh yeah, that one was.
Everything else I could add to has been covered.
Well, you have anything you want to add?
You mocking me?
No. I'm a storyteller. I don't mock.
You should.
I just have a natural accent.
Right, I was gonna say I mock all the time.
Yeah, mock.
I have a natural accent, so it's going to come right out.
Val almost got a chance to show his, handiwork of torture. Almost.
I think
it's covered.
Fun. More? Any other little things? More is having technical difficulties.
Yeah.
I think where we last left off, Amanita, you had just sunk your spores into the corpse of the orc that shot you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You took a little root, got comfy, and started searching for his last memories.
I had actually rolled to talk to the tree, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At least all that orc's last memories.
I mean, I am his last memory.
Buried in. I thought you had dug in on him.
No, he didn't know anything.
Okay.
So I just
talking to
consumed
the
him.
tree. Tasty orc. And speaking to the funky tree, you hear kind of a wizened old voice. Sounds a bit haggard. Yes, youngling.
Are you plant or animal?
I am a tree.
Okay, why are you dying?
The thing keeping me alive was taken from.
That's what I thought. How long had it been here?
Since the war.
Well, I don't mean to be discouraging, but you appear to be decaying far faster than we can fix.
Feels like it.
But don't worry, once you're gone, you'll just rejoin everything.
He doesn't answer you, but you feel a sense of peace.
Is there anything we can do for you before you go?
Cycle going.
Oh, well, that's inevitable. She'll like turn back to everyone else. It's a tree.
The last few leaves fall off the tree, and the bark turns a dusty gray.
Amanita will go over and can like give it a little snug. Long, lanky limbs just wrapping around.
Mushroom huts.
Okay.
That was
Just a tree?
maybe it was.
Tree.
The amulet was
Was-
maintaining its youth.
Oh.
So was his proper vernacular. A tree in the past tense, as it were.
Didn't know anything about
Nuzzles her face into the dead bark.
Did it know anything about the amulet? Like, it was keeping it alive. Did it know what it did?
They've been there since the war. Someone probably hid it there.
Or it just fell and landed in this area.
It's pretty deep in there, wasn't it?
For the what? The war?
Yeah.
Either way, natural order is now restored.
Hooray!
Is it?
Yes.
I mean, technically, they're also natural, so just because something was boosted by something else, the other something else was also natural.
I suppose you could look at it that way.
I'll do nature stuff. I feel like trees don't die this fast, or a tree that's been here for 50 years shouldn't die in 40 seconds.
Unless that was its life support and its
that
fuel
doesn't seem
kind of
natural.
situation.
Unless it should have died long, long ago.
I mean, you're a druid. Nature exists, and trees exist the longest. I'm
The tree will
50 years
continue
old.
to
I
exist,
gotta-
just in different forms. It will replenish the earth as it decays. And in turn, it'll feed and nourish trees to come, and it'll live forever that way.
Well then,
That smells right.
Just like you when you die. But
Yeah.
not necessarily trees, but maybe trees.
I got about 200 years. I should be being outlived by these trees.
perhaps it is time for us to continue on our journey.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about, it's dying or anything.
You can talk about death on the way there.
Somebody else.
I kind of bang.
What's the best way to follow Claymore?
Who?
Robort, are you having feelings?
I have sustained significant damage.
Well, let's see if we can fix that.
Yeah. They seem to be a good ways off from the rest of those. So. What time of day is it? How long has it been? Would it be reasonable to set up a camp?
I'd say it's probably mid to late afternoon. It was about 1-ish o'clock or so when y'all first came across the smoke.
Mm-hmm. Map-wise, how far out are we from our destination? I guess that.
Well, the fragment that you knew of was in about this area. Mm-hmm. After that, let me pull up my map.
Can you remind me which dice I roll to heal Robort?
It should be, if you click the spell, it should pop up with a spellcast roll on it for you.
Well, doesn't seem like that is a roll. You just spend the
Yeah.
Okay.
you spend the hope and you do it.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to find them.
How many hit points are you down, Robort?
Robort is down 4.
Oh, dang.
Okay, I will heal 2 of those and spend 2 hope.
All right, Booka, just to answer your question, if you're looking at the map, you're in about the halfway point between Bridge City and Mithril. You're maybe a day and a half, 2 days, depending on your route, north of Mainsk.
Thank you, Moore.
And more, don't
You're
forget your
welcome.
prayer dice.
Let me go ahead and do that while I'm thinking about it.
After you heal Robert, are you staying near him?
So what's the plan, folks?
Oh, what is the best way to follow Claymore? Is there a way to follow? We have to go back to the city.
I don't think we know Claymore, and even more so, I don't know if there's a way we can follow him.
The Claymore or Claybore?
Person here knows Claymore.
Yeah. I believe he did the magic door type thing that Roport does. He's out of character. I don't really know that.
Did Robert give us his name?
Didn't think so, no.
Neither did I.
Are we continuing along our current path, or are we deciding to pursue a different goal?
Well, I think our current path was that item that was in the tree. That person took.
I don't believe
It appears we're only halfway to our destination. Therefore,
Yeah.
it is unlikely this was our final destination.
Information we received from your friend put us in this general area. We still about it's about afternoon now. We're still about a day and a half's travel away from where we're supposed to be.
We don't have to use that nasty word.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
friend.
Oh.
Did you not like the phrase friend?
Friend is my favorite word that starts with F.
Friends are a weakness to be exploited by other people.
But
Does
you are
not
my
bode
friend.
well for our,
Wow.
It does not bode well for our traveling.
So dark and brooding, my friend.
Well, that means that we've now found Amanita's weakness. It is Vel.
Are you truly this upset I did not allow you to steal this necklace?
I'm not upset.
Just disappointed.
You are a very
My
trusted
head hears.
companion.
Vel, you're very upset. You need to calm down.
Am I? Okay.
I believe companion is a synonym for friend, dude.
No.
When we get to the city, I'm going to a library and find a dictionary.
I'm not so attached to this inanimate object, Belle. She'll take the amulet off and hold it out to him.
I don't want an amulet. It's no fun if you just give it away, first of all.
He does not want to be fed, he wants to hunt.
Very well. You are allowed to steal it from me.
If you can.
Looking at the map.
So, but who's to say that item wasn't brought here? I mean, if it was a day away, how long did it take?
He's just gonna like toss her hammer up and down while staring at Belle. That's like a dare.
No, you were on about, what was it, 2.5, 3 days away from Mithril.
Well, I think that item that was taken from that tree is the same nature which we're also pursuing. So the question is which way do we go?
I say we head to the city we were heading to.
Yeah. That still remains the plan.
We
Robert?
Boy.
we were
Robert?
going.
Yes.
What do you say?
I say I am currently not in the condition or shape to go after Claymore, so onward to the city.
Appears we have a 5-1 vote.
I didn't vote one way or another. I'm just stating the fact.
I'm enjoying this journey.
Oh, same.
And let us continue on.
All right, then.
Yeah.
After disposing of the corpses, giving the tree one final hug, wishing it well as it decays into the next hereafter. How are y'all going to traverse this hillside? What is your plans for traversing the rough terrain?
Carefully?
I can climb
No
it very
rush, but
With my feet?
who's the worst off? Is it Robort?
Probably.
We're probably about equal. I got 2 damage still.
Y'all got any kind of agility?
I do.
Probably not. No. But it's not a negative.
Hey, there we go. I mean, I got agility to spare, and I am very good at traversing rough terrain, so I will be assisting those who need that help. And
All right. Well, we'll do another group survival.
All right.
Pick somebody to lead it. I'm assuming Booker.
Dibs, calling dibs.
How dare you?
And I can be a bird again.
I'm not helping this time.
But anybody who wants to help, tell me what you're doing to help, and then pick the attribute to go with it.
I'll go ahead and pre-spin that hope for survivalists. So let me know
Where's
how
the
many
beast
modifiers.
form chart? Who was here?
Yeah.
Before Buka does the survival roll and stuff, can I then use Sparing Touch on Amanita so that I've used both of my healings before we rest to clear 2 hit points from each?
Let's see, how many times can we use Sparing Touch? Okay, yeah.
I can use them once per long rest. So I've used 1 on Robort and 1 on Amanita.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we get to the city, I assume we'll rest and I can get him back.
Okay, so if I use bird's eye view as my howl, I can look down on the landscape alone and attempt to understand a situation better, make an action roll. On a success, gain new useful information, and take a d6 bonus dice to use or give to an ally to add to their action. Can I do that?
Yeah, cool. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So I'm gonna have my first.
When he rolls, if it rolls with fear, I'd like to use list and change it to
You broke up through all of that.
I was about to say, did anyone else get that?
hope. I did it.
If his rolls here, she'd like to use, I guess, a power to change it to hope.
Okay.
Using luck, because I think that fear roll is your fear rolls, or is it? Are you thinking of Luckbender?
Oh,
Or Luckbender?
I was thinking of Luckbender. That one, but the one that says Luckbender.
That lets her re-roll.
Yep. Watch the 3 hope for them to reroll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When it says action roll, is that just a hope and fear roll?
Yes.
Okay. What attribute would I use?
I'd say
Instinct?
that's where I'm looking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay!
That's a good one. And take that hope.
I will, thank you. Okay.
So, okay,
So that's how I'm helping. I'm gonna fly ahead.
For this. Anybody else helping out? Nope.
Just add a d6 on the end.
So, yep, just add a d6. So it'll effectively roll with advantage.
Well, I already have advantage.
You already have advantage, so yeah, add a d6 then.
Where do I add that d6? Just afterwards or what?
Yeah, just roll an extra d6 at the end.
Get a Dougie. So that's not an extra modifier. Modifier is still going to be 0. It's just going to be an extra d6 afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Submit. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
14 and d6 says
17.
Good enough. Gain that hope.
Hey.
And yeah, you're moving along fairly well. You're able to steer clear of a few narrow ledges. Make sure anybody who's got any kind of weight to them doesn't step on ledges that you know are about to crumble. You've been around the mountains. You've been about on the mountain earth terrain enough. You know how it goes. And then travel continues on till evening time.
Yeah.
And you get to the backside of the foothills. Let's see if I remember right. Let's see. And you can see the ruins of the Northern Protectorate just off on the horizon there.
Oh.
Right. Oh, heartbreaking.
Everybody gain a hope as Robort serenades and plays a song as we travel and traverse.
Oh, yes.
I mean, honestly, I was already kind of playing one, so this works. But as you come down to the end of the evening, it's a pretty uneventful thing to thank you to book as leadership. And you go to set up camp. Who's doing what?
His
kind of
navigating. We only have one leader of this party, and his name is Velvet Palms.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I'm never gonna let that go.
Ever.
All right, so we come up on a long rest, guys.
Yep.
Your 2 downtime actions will be
Healing my health, repairing my armor.
alrighty. I think that's long rest clears all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Stress and weapon.
Yep.
Stress and weapon. All right. How are you going about clearing your stress?
Polishing my current weapon. And cleaning my suit off.
Cleaning your suit off, taking the time to dry clean yourself in the middle of the wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
While it dust out.
Yeah, I'll with considering your character, yeah, I'll let that go.
Yeah.
More?
I need to clear health and
So, would the two of you be helping each other with your armor and your health?
Yeah. I
Do a
got
little
all problems.
patchwork
You
here and
got
there.
stress problems. Check
No,
it out.
regeneration changed. That's nice. I can actually help you with your health more. I'm just saying. Because all I want to do is clear some stress, so I'm just gonna
sounds like a wonderful thing.
lay myself down on the floor, the ground, reconnect with the world.
Clear my armor
And
and my hit points.
Jovian, what are you doing?
So I'm working on my long project, which is writing out my bestiary with the information about the mole and the rattlesnake, and then I'm clearing stress.
I'm helping.
And how are you going about clearing your stress?
So that roll that I just made was seeing who I'd be closest to, and it's Booka,
Okay.
and I'm telling Booka all the facts about moles and rattlesnakes. That's just
Aww.
Booker is busy, and he is just as he is splitting.
Booka and I are busy right now.
Oh,
You are not close to
yeah.
Booka.
You're outside the tent.
Outside the tent, listing animal facts.
That's nice.
They have a sock on the outside of the tent.
I don't know what that means.
He doesn't wear
Does
socks.
anybody here wear shoes?
No,
No.
Oh,
Who has a sock?
it's just
Hey,
the special sock that is only for this purpose.
Hey, Booka, give me
Poor sock.
give me a finesse roll with disadvantage.
Finesse. I'm sorry. Hold up.
Oh no.
And like I said, with disadvantage.
Once again, I have versatile fighters, so whatever I want to
Uh-huh.
I'm ruining this game right now.
it goes off of the attribute that I wanted to go off of. Disadvantage. Finesse.
Can I I want to convince my innocent comrade over here to you that he needs to go inside the tent to talk to him.
Piece of shit.
I don't think there's an experience that would apply to this, so we're gonna go with survivalist. Nah, physical training. I'm spinning the hope.
I would like to assist Jovian.
I wasn't sure who you were going to assist for a second.
Hooray!
Tell me then what?
Unless it's Booka. Yeah, plenty of hope.
I'm gonna help convince him that he needs to go into the tent. It's like, I mean, it's very important. It's very important that Booka understands and knows the local. Amanita, is it flora or fauna?
Fauna, critters.
If you are referring to the creatures inside, then that would be fauna.
Fauna.
I like to imagine while this is going on,
Booker
Jovian's
tends
just
not to
like,
pay
"And
attention unless
rattlesnakes
you're in
actually
front of him.
eat rattle with each time they shed. So the older the rattlesnake, the bigger the rattle. Therefore, the louder.
Yes, he should hear about that, but he should hear about it in person.
He needs to know about how to make the rattle bigger.
Yes, exactly that.
That isn't an active process, friend Robort.
He might be having some serious trouble.
22 with hope. You can't stop me.
All right. Well, we ain't trying to stop you, buddy.
We're just trying to make it as awkward as possible.
We're trying to get you an audience.
Whatever. Hop in. There's room for everybody.
Damn.
Jovian,
Neither of us are kicking y'all out of bed. Bring it on.
Jovian, as you're reading your facts from your book, you come in the middle of that. Gain of stress.
Do I lose any of the stress, or do I just tack it on?
You lose it all, then gain 1.
Okay, cool.
Do I gain a hope back?
Yes, you do.
Hell yeah.
And think that disadvantage from Chi.
You can't stop me, Chi.
Jordan it.
And by it, teammate.
But everybody has a uneventful night. So, well, for some.
Jovian got a shock.
I like to just imagine.
Jovian knows what sex is. He just wasn't
I
expecting.
like to imagine Amanita is like completely prone on the floor, like 10 feet outside of the tent, eyes open asleep.
Of course they're
Whole
open.
thing, through the whole thing.
I thought you were gonna say feeling the vibrations.
I'm about to do the dead.
Those are her favorite.
Fucking tough for Avatar.
Oh,
Covered up
what a nightmare.
Okay.
Is another mole gonna attack me? I'm like,
Round 3. You sold me out.
Okay.
it's come back.
It's my family.
It's come back for vengeance.
Mike, there's Mike, there's new redeems.
Just all.
Okay.
During the downtime, I want to take an opportunity whenever Robort is alone from other people. I'm gonna go over and talk to him. I'm like, hey, that was your brother, right?
One of them.
And you know, I know some of the things afflicting them. Are we looking to end them, or are we looking to cure them? If there's a possibility.
The only person I know that could cure them was murdered by them. Therefore, it is going to be kill them.
I mean, maybe they had a diary or notes or something.
Well, that would require a much longer trek than the one we're currently on.
Noted.
And I'm pretty positive it's out the way. And I'm not going to drag down the party with my bullshit.
Nothing's out of the way for friends.
Velvet, are you trying to play me right now?
No, I'm not actually. I just know how important family, real friends are sometimes.
Are you trying to imply that I'm a weakness to you?
Yes. Every single one of you guys are a weakness to me.
I will not tell the others as they sleep.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Phil. But no, if he revealed himself and did the big, "Aha, I'm here," I am sure we will encounter him again, and I will proceed to destroy him the next time he does so.
Well, anytime you want to pursue any of them, you vote for it, I will back you.
I appreciate that. But giant golem gonna wreck a city. I'd rather deal with that first than my own personal things.
Sometimes
Now, if they get in the
personal
way of us doing the thing, game on.
slobbering time.
No. rowboarding time.
Well, I thank you.
Thank you, Fred.
I'm gonna walk off and ride to the tree and sleep in the tree.
Hey, Robort. Gain a hope from that interaction.
Hell yeah.
More hope. I need to go back to my character sheet. Hey, I'm back up to full hope.
Hey.
Hey, night. Anybody else want to do anything tonight?
Thank you, Chef. Bye, Chef.
I've done enough for this evening.
Jovian, just
Teach you to
excited
walk
to
into
share. Just excited to share your information.
All right.
Talking
Yeah, good
about
hearing.
how to enlarge a rattlesnake's rattle.
It was an invitation, wasn't it? You're not close enough. For
Anybody who was working on their weapon, make an action roll for me. Attribute of your choice. Actually, I take that back. Attribute of the weapon that you're improving.
Hey.
17 with hope.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I finally rolled something with hope, guys.
Let's go. It only took 4 sessions.
It's gonna be your only roll the whole night.
All right,
The whole campaign.
One roll with hope a session. One session is what I get.
like I said, gain your hope, and you have now upgraded your dagger to the improved dagger.
I'm not gonna change it, so we'll start next session.
No problem. But through the night, Amanita, you're rooted into place, just vibing with the earth. You feel a familiar sensation come through the ground. It's part of the Fungrel network reaching out.
Hey.
Wondering why metal men are moving through the earth.
How many metal men?
Or
I have seen one metal man move through the earth. They seem to want magic things.
do we need to keep an eye on them?
Yes, please.
And as you send out that yes please, you can feel the network stretch out through the land. That deep connection that only the other fun will feel with it, with the earth and each other. And the rest of the night continues uneventfully. Wake up bright and early, continuing on your way.
I have one thing I'd like to do.
Okay.
Well, like while we're morning camping and whatnot, breakfasting and what have you.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna walk my way over to wherever Jovian's perched at. I'm gonna sit down beside him. Hey there, friend.
Well,
Listen. I think it's mighty admirable and mighty awesome of you that you take the time to sit there and try to learn what you can of all the creatures and critters and plants and whatnots and that you're so willing and eager to share that information. And just because some people don't want to listen to you, take it from me, long-time troubadour, not everybody's going to listen to what you have to say. Doesn't mean that that's any reason for you to stop trying. Alright? Don't get discouraged. Book in more, we're just busy.
I know what sex is.
You're so young and innocent sounding that it still perplexes me that you know the birds and the bees, as your kind says.
I mean, that's what I study, so
Literally.
it makes sense that I would know how animals reproduce.
Well, that's
And what are
great.
we all
And
about
I'm not saying that that's what the problem was. I just don't want you to think that you should stop trying to tell people.
Believe me, I won't.
Good. And I will use one of my tokens from inspirational words so that Jovian can clear that stress that he just got.
Awesome.
I don't know if I was close enough to tell if that was a lie or not.
What? It was a lie.
Attention, friends and fellow travelers.
Ooh.
Yes, Amanita.
I've been informed there are 4 metal men moving through the earth.
Well, that's weird.
Yes, I am guessing the one we saw yesterday is one of them. I have asked my family to let me know if they see anything else.
Thank you, Amanita.
You are welcome.
Amanita, high five.
By what?
Just slap your hand against my hand.
Dunk.
Punk.
Spores everywhere.
That's not where my spores are.
Yeah. Drag her into the tent and find out, Booker.
We've tried to keep saying she's poisonous, so just, whatever. We respect no's around here.
That's all that I had to do before we start back out on the adventure.
No.
All right. So you're, like I said, you're between 2 different cities. Technically 3, if you want to go south. There is the Bridge City. You could return to Mithril, or go back down to go south to Mansk.
Where are we heading originally? Mansk.
Y'all were heading in the direction of Bridge City,
Bridge City.
but you were just going to the plains. But you were on the path that heads toward Bridge City.
Don't we need to inform the guy in the church that the amulet or piece of artifact is gone?
Why are you telling that? Because he's all the way back in the city. He's all the way back in Mithril.
Guess we could send a letter.
Yeah. I mean, we're already close to Bridge City, right?
Yeah, like I said, you're about halfway between the 2.
I have never been to Bridge City before.
Here you guys go. Map.
There it is.
Okay, readjust my screen on screen so that people can see.
Where are we?
There's Mithril.
Mithril's
Right now-
where we left.
Y'all are right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we are way closer to Mansk.
The encounter with the orcs was right about here.
Mm-hmm. This is the worst lands I was talking about. several of us are travelers. What do we know about Mansk?
Honestly, I don't know myself. Not so much right here because you went north from the pass.
Yeah.
You know there's some trading that goes on, but you don't know too much about it. It wasn't never your scene. That's kind of the deal with everybody so far is you haven't been, and it never really came across your radar as a place that needed to be traversed.
Is it like a proper city, or is it like?
I believe so.
Right there near the blood basin. So that'll be fun. All right, group. What say you? Mansk is closer to the south. Bridge City is... Yeah, we are halfway to Bridge City. We continue on, but...
Which one's the one we're supposed to be going to?
Bridge City, I believe.
Yeah.
Question: are there bridges there, or is it another deception?
That's probably bridges.
Yeah.
DM Dizzle, would I know somebody in either of those cities or both those cities with my syndicate feature?
Give me an instinct roll.
Because wherever every time I go,
Mm-hmm.
I've left my town. I just usually sneak in the back of carriages. A 10.
Hey, with hope again.
Oh,
Fortunate.
no, you
Good
don't know
roll.
anybody there, per se. You maybe know somebody who knows somebody, but it's a stretch.
Well, I see no reason we cannot continue on our previous path. Unless someone is aware of a reason we should not, that I am not aware of. But I also have never seen Mansk.
Me neither. But I think we're kind of on a time limit because we don't really know when the next time that Titan's going to move. I think we'd be better
By
off
the way,
moving.
Mansk is a frontier outpost, and that's about it.
Okay.
It has a small community around it, but it's mostly there as an outpost.
So it's just a stop through hub
Mm-hmm.
for people in a similar situation to what we're in, where it's just like, okay, cool. We got attacked. We need to grab shit.
Mm-hmm.
How are we doing on supplies? We good on supplies?
I have everything I need.
Norboard is always quite self-sufficient. Jovian is well aware of the ins and outs of nature. He's got that. Velvet does all right for himself. I'm good.
Morris needs appear to have been taken care of recently.
Yeah. Right. Well, if we don't need to stop through for any resupplies, we'll keep on moving towards Bridge City.
Robert,
Yes.
Were your speech centers damaged in the fight?
What do you mean?
You were very quiet.
No, it's just, wait for us to keep on keeping on. I've still been singing songs and talking to folk and whatnot.
I'm glad to hear you are undamaged.
I spent a significant chunk of time last night repairing myself, but thank you, Amanita.
An excellent investment of time.
How is your shoulder?
All better.
Good.
A puff of spores.
So, traveling along.
So right along.
All right. Unless anybody has anything they want to do specifically over the next 2 days, we can speed the travel on.
I'm good.
Honestly, unless y'all want me to roll for some random encounters or something, I'm good enough just going on through.
We're good.
I'll leave that at your discretion.
Oh yeah.
Is it? If there's anything anybody else want? No, everybody?
If we come across a mongoose, I can direct it toward the snake.
Keep that chain going.
Mole, snake, mongoose. What eats mongoose?
Wildcats,
We
birds.
definitely need a roll for that. We need to keep on the chain. That would be awesome.
All right.
Comes back in the last episode. Every animal that Amanita sold out.
All right, y'all. Like I said, the next couple days are uneventful. Travel goes along without too much of a hiccup. There's a few rough steps here and there, just because you're still in the hill terrain. Maybe a few soft spots, but nothing worrisome. And you continue on under the great navigational skills of Booker. Right before dusk of the second day of full travel, you see the bridge city hanging in the distance. And yes, there are bridges everywhere.
Is that the bridge city?
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Just gonna gently rest a hand on top of Amanita's head and give it like a couple pats. Look at you, seeing the world. New things, new places.
I want to see everything.
What?
Everything.
Everything.
Ominous.
All she had to do was look for the 10.
JR, lay down and take a root.
I thought that's what Moore was doing.
Wow.
Full points.
Wow.
Good night, everyone.
On his guitar. Bah, 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 bah.
That's not the Animaniacs jingle.
I'm just
As you
ruining
approach the
whatever
city.
rollboard looks like. I messed myself up.
Alright.
Like I said, as you approach the city, it's mostly just walking because it's a bridge city. Like, you have to go up to go out. There are no guards or anything at the gates, because there are no gates. But there are a few spirals leading up to the bridged areas, wrapped around trees. You see a counterbalanced elevator lift off in towards the center. But it's right busy. The buildings are in varying degrees of fancy work. As far as, yeah, I mean, there's like 3 and 4 story buildings built into these trees. It's a city. It's a full-on city.
What an interesting mix of organic and inorganic.
Oh, it's an absolute wonder.
Reminds me of home.
Did you also live in Treesmore?
Yeah, a lot like this, actually. It's nice to see.
Mike, what like section of the city would you say we're in? Are we like in any kind of district, or is it just kind of like?
You probably walk into the trade type district.
The what type district?
More the trading.
Okay, so like kind of the markety area.
Mm-hmm.
How are rations looking like?
Oh. Between you, Boca, and Amanita, y'all have been able to keep rations pretty well stocked.
I'm still full from the orc.
Don't say that out loud around people.
You are people.
Other people outside of it.
Is that a secret?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never kept a secret before.
Well, first time for everything, right?
New
It's
experience.
a new experience.
How fun.
Let's get some water.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy some stuff. Anybody want some stuff?
I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but I'd like to accompany you.
Well, if there's any kind of scrap metal for the next time I end up getting roughed up by something.
But no, as like I said, you get to town. What's the plan in town? Where are we going?
Where are we going? From
I
Bucko?
wants to cruise the market, and I said I'd go with him.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna check out them weapons. You know, we gotta come back from our fearless leader. Talk to his best friends at the church.
Not his normal friends, his best friends.
Best friends, blood brothers, actually.
To be my band.
Smoky Paws and Satine Paws.
I'm gonna put you in the fucking chokehold.
It'll be the smoothest chokehold ever.
Why are you trying to go for his cotton throat?
The back of his throat.
Whew.
Give him a
You're
good
not
back
making it better,
crunch.
dude. You're not making it better.
I wasn't intended to.
You're just gonna have to brush his silky hair out of the way.
So soft.
Stare him in the eyes.
Amanita's just gonna wander. No plan.
Oh my god, no. We're gonna lose her.
No plan at all. Just gonna pick a street, pick a path, and keep going.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
I mean, finds a way across several different.
like silent bodyguard in the back.
Right. I'll come back to you, Amanita. I'm gonna
Scary
mark
dog
it
privileges.
first.
That's what
You
I'm
don't
okay.
have to come back to me. I swear.
Oh, but he's gonna.
Oh yeah, new life.
First off, marketplace folks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, even right here at dusk, it's still pretty busy around here. There are some stalls that seem to have closed up for the day. But it's noticeable that there are enchanted lanterns hanging throughout the market square, keeping business going well past dark. There are different folks selling produce, baked goods, meats. Booker, you recognize some meats having come from your home.
Yeah. Star jerkies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
You see some.
You should.
Like I say, you see some even packaged with your family's mark on it.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like, yeah, I know that's the good stuff.
Yep.
But yeah, there is a smith, and oddly enough, a tree. You see, there's a tunnel at the top of his establishment where smoke is coming out. Lights are on. You can hear a steady hammering inside.
Before I go in there, I'm going to hide my small dagger.
Okay.
And just leave an open sheath.
Okay.
Morning, sir.
Inside, you see, actually, a simia. Looks kind of almost like a gorilla face. He's got a nice leather apron on, no shirt, decent pants, also leather. Just bang, bang, bang as you walk in. Hello. Welcome.
Is there a back room, first of all?
For what?
No, I'm not asking the DM. I'm asking the DM.
Yeah, I'd say there'd be a back room.
Okay, cool. Hey, we're looking for some equipment.
Oh, you've come to the right place. What can I do?
What do you need, Booker?
I'm just looking. Anything's cool, though. I'm looking for a weapon worthy to pass on to a son.
Does he have like weapons up and around, or
He has the weapons on a rack on looking at the door. To the left of the door is weapons. To the right is armor. Over next to the forge is your basic metal items.
So, not to sound too metagamey, but would I like see something that's an improved small dagger, which is a tier 1?
Yeah, give me an instinct roll with disadvantage.
Jesus Christ, another 14 with hope.
Did you put with disadvantage?
I did. I don't know why I didn't put it in there. But here.
Yeah.
Fuck you, game. The 9 with hope.
A 9 with hope. Oh, wait a second. I take that back. That was with advantage. I'm sorry. I've already done the disadvantage.
Okay, so that's 19 then.
That's a 19 with hope. You're rolling pretty good then.
Thanks, guys.
So yeah, actually you do find one, and you can thank Chi for the care.
I'm not gonna show that I noticed it. Is it how high is it? Where is it located at?
He has it in he has in a case because it's small. But it is directly underneath the weapons that are hanging on the wall.
Okay. Okay. Okay, you're looking out for something to pass on to a possible son at some point.
Yep. That's the plan.
So, my blacksmithing friends, do you have something that is extravagant and masterfully crafted?
As soon as you say masterfully crafted, you kind of gives you a side glance, and then turns to over to Booka. You're looking for something to pass along.
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking for function or for display?
Oh, function. It's more of a weapon that you don't use.
I agree. He goes over. You see him pull off a great sword and bring it down and passes it to you hilt first.
Yep.
Give that a swing around. Unless you would prefer something more like what you got on your back.
You sure you want me swinging in here? It's a bit cramped.
There's some target dummies outside.
All right.
They'll walk out with you.
Yep.
I'll follow Booka and the gorilla Simia.
Now that you've come around the corner, he looks over to you, Jovian. Hey, you look familiar. I've not seen you around here before.
I don't believe so. No, I'm Jovian. It's nice to meet you.
My son was named Jovian.
Shut up.
Oh, that's right. He's adopted.
I wouldn't know me as Jovian though, because that's the name the humans gave me.
Or is it?
Oh, now I actually don't know.
It came with a letter. Please name him Jovian. It's a family heirloom name.
Fucking Superman over here.
Passed down for centuries.
Make sure he really likes animals. It's a whole thing.
Jovian.
Focus up.
Weren't you running around over there at the college?
Yes, actually. You know my parents. I forgot the name of Mr. Ostrom.
What was that called?
I didn't name them in my backstory, so I'm just gonna say Mr. and Mrs. Ostrom. My last name.
Yeah. You're the Ostrom's kid, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
I hold up my hand to like.
He reaches over, gives you a good, solid grip handshake.
All right, I'd like to make a strength roll to match his handshake.
Okay. You know what? Go for it. I'll give you that.
I'm not gonna give a weak George W. Bush handshake.
Or are you?
Wriggler. Right? Roll it.
Advantage, probably disadvantage.
Yeah, he's a gorilla. You're a Zubuma fool. Crit. Colin throws him out of his shop. Oof.
You go to grip his hand, it just got take a stress for that. Does that hurt?
You're giving Velvet so much time. The shop is going to be empty by the time we
No, that's not my intention.
No, I know.
Like everyone just left the thief inside.
Shopkeeper don't know that. Trying to make a sale.
As far as the shopkeep's concerned, that's a guy that's probably got a lot of money in his fancy suit and gorilla top hat. And...
Yeah, but gorilla top
It's not
hat.
that feather.
But while y'all are outside swinging, Vel, what are you doing?
I'm assuming the access to the dagger is on the other side, right? So I am going to be basically Indiana Jonesing it, right? I'm going to take my dagger out, replace it with his dagger,
Okay.
and then is there any scrap metal
Over by the forge, yeah.
over by the what door?
The forge.
Forge? Oh, he walked away. Do you want me to roll any stealth checks or any stealing checks for the?
Yeah, give me the steely check. I know you got advantage.
Crash, bang.
Yeah, I am spending a hope to activate an experience of soft dexterous paws.
Yeah.
So let's see. Advantage. That's gonna be finesse. That's gonna be soft dexterous paws. That's it.
Ooh.
Is everything? 17 with a fear.
Okay. So, as you're finagling along, you get through. You open up the back of the case. You pull out the dagger. The dagger's not real. The one in the
I
case
put it
is
back.
not real.
I'll put
Okay.
it back. Wait, it's not real at all?
Yes, that one is not real.
But other stuff is real.
The stuff in the cases, no.
So nothing in the case is real.
Nothing in the case is real.
Silent alarm activated.
It's almost like the shopkeeper's a little bit smarter than you.
Or
So there's scrap metal over there, right? That's the scrap metal.
Yes.
Robort, are you in the shop still? Or you're out with them?
Nope, not with you guys.
Oh,
That's why I asked you to pick it up in the event that you found some.
fair enough. Well, I'm gonna lock it back up and then just hop back over and wait patiently at the moment.
Okay. Lock it back up.
Can I? You said the sword's hanging over the display case, right?
Yes.
And it's a glass display case.
Yes.
I'm gonna take a sword that belongs over it. I'm gonna hold it for the moment,
Okay.
like I'm admiring it. And as he comes in, something's gonna happen.
Okay. Well, after about a minute or so after you finish and getting the sword down, you see Booka come back in after swinging the sword a while. Booka, it feels like a great sword. It is a great sword, but it also feels like a great sword.
It's a great sword.
Not just an okay sword.
it's a bit unwieldy. though.
Would you prefer something more like what you have on your back there?
Yeah, it's done me well.
I think I have something that could work for what you're looking for. You see him as he comes back in.
As he comes back in, I want to try to put the sword back on, but I'm not gonna hook it all the way, and I'm gonna drop it and have it stab into the case and break the case.
All right. I'm gonna need a finesse roll, just to make sure you can successfully oopsie.
I was about to say, if he fails this, does it just like work perfectly?
Hey.
With hope, a 20.
Ooh. Yeah. You go to hook it back up, and then honestly, you genuinely fumble it. It just adds to the authenticity of you. Oops. And as it crashes through, hey, are you all right?
Yeah, grab something. I'm sorry about this. Do I notice the fake shit now? Is it obvious it's fake now?
It's not obvious just from crashing through.
Well, I'm gonna go there and try to pick up the sword and like try to fix other things and like these are fake.
Yeah, I'm not gonna leave things right there.
You left this here?
That's because I keep an eye on that.
How do I know you actually sell real good shit?
He goes over to the edge of the
The
forge,
sword. So is a
reaches down from below, pulls up a box, opens it up, shows you a dagger, flips it over to you.
How much different does it look than my tier 0 dagger?
Then your tier 0 dagger, it's definitely a tier above.
Like, would it be noticeable if someone replaced it and quickly closed it?
You'd have to toss it back to him to be able to quickly get it back. But the balancing is definitely better, and the edge is cleaner.
Well, you see anything that you liked here at all, Booker?
What I've dealt with is very well made, but unfortunately, no.
Joby?
Nothing against your workmanship. Your workmanship is.
Oh, I don't use weapons. Of
Did you want to look at the halberd?
I mean, I want to say workmanship is top notch. I mean, it's decent.
Yeah. Better than what I do. So
He reaches over to the other side, passes out, grabs the halberd, and passes it over.
I'm step outside.
I said definitely has a sharper edge than what you're using.
Does he follow him outside again?
Sort of. He's half in, half out. He's standing in the doorway watching.
Where's the box?
I am
Box
still
is
in
by
there
the
with
is over by the forge. But yeah, it would definitely be an improved version of what you had booked, if you were up to it.
Yeah.
No?
Nope.
Don't like it?
It's fine for me, but not for a son. Thank you. Your name?
My name.
Ovian.
It's Movian.
My name
Novia.
is George.
Any middle name?
Nice to meet you, George.
George,
Okay.
how about 3 handfuls for that weapon he's holding right there? And if you throw the dagger, you know,
Three
pretty good
hands?
deal.
Absolutely, I'll take it.
And even this scrap metal you don't really need anymore, or it's not that workable, or
Yeah. There's always some flashing left over.
if you be kind enough to throw some of that in, I'll make sure to let everyone know who made this wonderful weapon he has.
I'd appreciate that very much. Thank you.
Somebody asked George if he's curious.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to yet.
Furious George. I'm not dealing with that.
Sorry about the glass.
Hey, I'm just glad you're not hurt.
Just clumsy a little bit.
It happens to the best of us. Is your suit okay?
Oh yeah. It's never better.
My dear. I'll get that cleaned up, don't you worry. Yeah, if you want to do the 3 handfuls of gold for the halberd and the dagger and the scraps,
Yep.
he's absolutely good for that.
All right.
All right, Robort, what are you doing in the meantime?
Well, you said we were starting off in like the trade district. Amanita went to go wander, and Moore's following Amanita. I'm gonna go find. I'm gonna go listen for the songs of my people, the entertainment district and stuff, and I'll set up shop and perform and hang out and tell tales, listen to stories, so on, so forth, etc. I'm doing bard reconnaissance.
Artisans.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Artisans.
So, give me a good presence roll with disadvantage.
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 Presence.
We got some friends.
Gonna spend a hope for the experience, start up the band.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 13 with hope.
All right, gain that hope back. And you can thank Chef for that disadvantage.
Appreciate you, Chef.
Ugh. Gross.
But you start setting up, playing your guitar.
Mm-hmm.
After a few minutes of that, someone comes up. Hey, aren't you part of the steam rods?
I am, in fact, top of the line steam rod, sir.
Hot. That guy looks like your typical village fanboy that you've seen time and time again.
Mm-hmm.
Just excited to see something. But where's everybody else?
Oh, well, you see, the band unfortunately kind of had to go our separate ways.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I saw you all about 3 years ago.
Those are better times.
Yeah, y'all were great back then.
I mean, we're still pretty good.
Yeah?
At least I like to think I'm pretty good still.
You were definitely doing great, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Can I get your autograph?
Little tiny pen hand shoots out of his side to autograph whatever he puts in front of it.
Oh, it's so awesome.
Doesn't
He
miss
starts
a
looking
note.
He's starting to look for something, and he passes over his forearm. Now, I'd heard that the steam rods were still together, though.
Well, I don't know where you heard that from, sir.
They were performing, what was it, over in the southern areas, around Bullistown and all over there.
Oh, well. I don't know. I just recently seen one of my brothers, but he was off on his own, so I don't know. Maybe there's a new steam rod line out there, but you can't beat a classic.
You've always been one of my favorites.
Thank you, sir.
He tosses a couple gold coins down in whatever your collection bin is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. What was the name of the place he saw the other robots real quick? out of character so I can write that down?
Mullistown, Mullis, which is just south of the Serpentine Pass.
Mullistown. I see it on the map right there on the screen.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I hope y'all can get the band back together.
It'd be a glorious day. It would be a glorious day if that were able to happen.
That was a hell of a show.
Thank you.
And with that, he begins to wander off.
Cool.
Amanita and more.
No, it's fine. We're just walking. There's nothing.
You're just walking. It's nothing. It's nothing. Amanita, you.
I'm just following behind Amanita with my hammer just like propped on my shoulder, just letting her enjoy life.
Amanita, you feel a bit concerned. Oh, didn't realize how far back I was going.
Careful.
Gravity.
New chair.
That's on the fan, though.
Like I said, you feel a bit concerned. This is one of the few times you've ever been truly disconnected from the ground. This is not a place you were used to traveling about. You do not have contact with the earth here.
I should suddenly stop walking.
Everything okay?
In your normal form, in your shapeshifted forms, it's fine. You don't really notice it, but as yourself, this feels weird.
I regret to inform you, I do not like this place.
Well, we can leave.
Social pressure of other plans make me certain that is not particularly true at this juncture.
It is so true. If you are not comfortable, you don't like it, we can walk outside the city gates until you feel comfortable again.
I'm not afraid. I am just uncomfortable. I'm alone.
Alone?
Yes.
In what way alone?
I think that is the word for it.
Or is everything just quiet? Because I'm with you, so you're not alone. But is everything in your head too quiet?
Perhaps that is part of it.
I think
However,
you're looking for disconnected.
perhaps. You and I are not connected. We
I
are
am not a
familiar.
plant.
We are
Oh,
familiar
I am
and
not
we
a
are
plant.
friends. However,
Yes.
you are not part of me,
I'm not.
and I am not part of you.
Do you want to turn back and head back towards the front?
She looks down at her feet.
Let's find some
Amanita.
dirt, maybe?
When you look down on one of the trees, down to the side that you can see, you do see some other fungrel, but they're not on the ground. They're moving up and down the side of the tree.
Just creep to the edge to look a little closer. As though I've never had legs before. Post moose legs. We're moving real awkward.
Just along the side of the tree, you see different fungrel using all four limbs to attach themselves to different places. Every now and again, breaking away to do some work before reattaching as they move. one of them looks up from.
Do you live here?
Looks back up again. Yes, I do.
Why?
This is where I was born.
Have you ever wanted to go somewhere else?
I'm happy here.
Does he seem happy?
As happy as he can.
Okay, bye.
Safe travels.
Like cautious little tiny steps back to more. I would like to leave, please.
Feel better? We can leave.
Okay.
I think the others are near I think we wandered away from trade back.
I do not recall the direction from which we came. But probably that way.
Just turns her the opposite direction we were headed and just
Don't give me a
Scary
survival
dog, just-
roll, the two of you. One of you aid the other.
It's fine. I'll do my
Is it
best.
just the hope and fear roll.
I'm gonna instinct. We're gonna instinct this.
Cool.
That checks out.
It begins. She's afraid right now.
Did you cross
Hold
the
on.
bridge on the left? Or just go up the staircase to the right? Oh,
Just whatever feels more familiar. We rolled the
you
same.
know what? Odds or evens?
Odds.
At least mine was
It was definitely the staircase to the left.
It's this
Or
way,
the bridge to the left.
I think.
Oh, 9 plus 11 is 11.
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I rolled a 19.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some math ain't mathing on that one. That would be a 20 with hope.
So-
More.
Did we
Okay.
actually go from the staircase?
I'll start wandering toward the
Yeah.
staircase, and you're like, ah!
Yeah. Amanita starts wandering towards the bridge. Next thing, more you're like, no, this way.
No. Other way.
Oh. Okay.
But you eventually find your way back to the market section. Is there anything you'd like to do now that you're back in the marketing area?
She's just gonna stand there. Until
clicking
someone
by.
tells her where they're going next. Just feet planted.
When you are lost, it's best to just stay put. We're gonna stay here.
I'm gonna need a marker stress, please, for all of this.
Okay,
And you can thank Shep
That's
for that
fair.
stress.
that's fair.
There is a lot of hustle and bustle going around. Oh.
Jeez.
Hey, Beals.
What up, Beals?
It's been a while.
Oh, Beals.
But eventually, like I said, Robort, the town, after performing for a while, you get, I'd say you get a handful of coin. Some different people dropping different things of value into your hat. After hour, 2 hours of performing. Anything else going on with Team Blacksmith?
Not from my end.
Nope.
I think we just bid George a fond farewell, and before we leave, I'm gonna leave some gold on the counter. And, this is to cover the display case. Sorry about that.
Thank you for that. That helps a lot. Thank
So
you.
sweet.
All these millionaires.
Well,
My food in the woods. What do I need money for?
as everybody starts to reconverge in the market center, you see Amanita just kind of planted in one space.
Oh, jeez. Russian. Oof. You okay? What's up? What's going on?
Well, you know how I enjoy learning.
Mm-hmm.
I have recently learned that I do not like bridges.
Bridges.
Yes,
Alright.
they
So just feel like
make
wide
me
open.
feel disconnected.
Okay. I can
Yes.
I guess I can understand. Yeah. Nope. Well, we'll see
Well,
if
I
we can
mean-
avoid some bridges for you.
I mean, bridge is kind of like sex, though. You know, if you don't have a good partner, you know, you better have a good hand. Cross it. You know.
Well, what the hell does
that
that
a
even mean?
Popular saying?
I'm trying to, you know, tap into
Because a bridge.
Booker's mojo and Moore's stuff.
I feel like you kind of failed that, dude.
Are you perhaps jealous of their
You
copulation?
should not try.
He's been invited in. It's not the first time.
He has been invited.
Anybody seen Robort?
Hey, Val, gain a stress from that interaction. And you can thank Beals for that.
No, I can thank myself for that. Let's be real. Let's be honest,
Fair.
okay?
Hmm.
Well,
Moore's
friends,
just gonna like count the little group and we're missing somebody. Or does he come back?
Robart comes back. He said we all like converge on the same space.
Okay.
I was like, well, did we get what we were coming out this way for?
I don't know.
What do
Local
we mean we
clergy
don't
should
know?
speak with?
Did we get the thing the brother wanted us to find out this way?
I do not believe we were successful in this capacity.
Bell broke the display case.
Just can't wait to tattle.
Left money for no reason.
I'm sorry. I actually didn't hear what you said.
Oh, you left money there for no reason.
I left it to cover the damages you caused to that nice man.
He was a crook. He didn't have his items under the case. He was displaying false stuff. He
Are you
deserved that.
mad that you couldn't steal? And you're calling
No,
him
I'm
a
mad.
crook?
He was displaying fake
I don't know,
products.
sounds like a pretty smart shopkeeper to me.
He does tend to be upset when he is unable to steal.
Always able to steal.
Just nothing of value.
Looks down to see if Amulet's still there.
Value.
Yep.
Why is everybody ganging up on Vel?
I'll have you know, I stole many things of value, and that is why I became the way I did. Also, Robert, I have some things for you.
Thank you, friend. Appreciate that.
I got it for a steal.
Nice.
That scared me.
Sorry.
A little bit.
Shot.
Again, did we find the thing we were sent here to look for?
We didn't make any progress on that at all.
Do we have any ideas for where to look?
I said we start with the clergy.
His last friend was at a church. Why wouldn't his next friend be at a church?
Don't have friends.
Is that a requirement for friendship, Val? Does being a
Yeah,
druid
fuck
count as
clergy.
having a religion?
Hey, DM, where's the nearest clergy?
You guess probably over in the Temple District.
I'm gonna just angrily walk in that direction right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Walking, following.
Bell stomps off in a huff.
Ooh, careful. Careful with your feet, friend.
Wait, Amanita waits till like almost
Be careful,
everyone passes
Bridget.
and then like grabs Moore's arm.
I got you.
Earlier was sometimes a friend will help you stay connected when you go across something that you feel unsteady on.
I could connect with Moore, however, I do not believe she would enjoy it.
Debatable.
I'm fairly
I'll
confident in
try
this
anything
assessment.
once.
I fear you may only get to try that once.
I felt very connected to the orc for a moment.
Or
You might not want to be connected.
Too obvious. Too easy.
Right.
Following Vel. Continuing to tease him.
all right. Continuing over through the to the Temple District, it's a little bit of everything that's represented here. Not just Corian, but all of the different gods in the pantheon. It ranges anywhere from a simple shrine for the lesser openly worshipped gods to temples for the main group. Jovian.
Yes. Yes.
As you're crossing into the Temple District, just like right before you cross the bridge from the market to the temples, you hear, Jovian? Jovian, is that you?
I turn around to see who it is.
Jovian, it is your mother.
Then I go.
Your adopted human mother.
I leap over to my mother.
Friend Moore, is this his actual biological mother or another term of endearment?
Endearment. Adopted mother, not biological.
But not
I hear more say that.
You know, the one who birthed you doesn't have to be the one who is.
I would say you're too focused on going to go.
All right, radical. I would have had some words.
Oh, I see.
Mom, big old hug.
You know, more, sometimes a chosen family is just as valid and important as biological.
I didn't say. He asked if that was biological. I said no, it's not. It was a statement of fact, not a dig at family. It's a statement of fact. She is not his biological.
And it's a human woman, right?
It is.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's a simian.
evolution, whatnot. I mean, could be.
After I
Well, I was-
we know he's
It's
adopted.
thicker than water of the womb.
I was
I
recalling
drag her over to be my
Fenfel's
friends.
brother friend,
Ugh.
and I was not sure if mother was also a religious term.
No.
Mom,
Depends on the
This
religion.
these are my
This
friends.
This is also confusing.
Belle.
Religion
Robert,
is,
Amanita.
in fact, confusing. Nice to meet you, ma'am. Like, while conversing with everybody else, the second he says Robort, there's like, nice to meet you, ma'am.
I'd like to point out my mom would immediately recognize Robort because
Yeah.
she listens to his albums.
As you go down the list, then you name off. You didn't tell me you were traveling with somebody famous.
I'm gonna put my hand on top of Amanita's hand to stop. Silly.
Oh, aren't you interesting? She looks over at Amanita.
You have no idea, ma'am.
And Mr. Robort, sir, we have always been huge fans. I'm glad you're taking good care of our little Jovian.
I'm doing my best.
He's been a very good friend.
Does she have what this place would call a wedding ring?
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no. Yes! Do it!
It is just a simple
Man.
band. It's nothing super fancy.
Oh,
Not the point.
it's the principle
point is
of
crime.
the thing.
The point
Nah,
is
revenge is
something
best
that
served a
Bell
different
does
way.
not.
Revenge is best served a different way.
Revenge!
You need revenge on the side.
I've been being teased the entire time I got here.
It's true. Everybody has been picking on him. So Robort even had to ask, why are we just picking on Vel?
What? Where are y'all staying tonight? Where are you staying?
We haven't gotten that far. I thought we
You're coming home. You're coming home.
I would like to
Oh, we can stay in somebody else's bed this time.
I think Amanita
Huh?
would prefer to camp outside of the city.
Yeah.
I have just the thing for her. We have a greenhouse that she can set up in if she wishes. Plenty of soil.
So, just a quick question. Just because recently, it's come up a couple times. These two need a room by themselves, but it needs to be close to him so he can listen to it.
What do you
I
mean?
did not recall that being a
We caught him peeking the other day.
No.
I was not.
He came in and
Jovian. I was telling them facts about rattlesnakes.
And
and how to get their rattle
I
larger.
did not know they were
Oh.
copulating.
And how to get their rattle larger.
Honey, do we need to have
Hey,
this talk
shit.
again?
I need to have this talk, Mother. I am well aware of how
Are we sure?
animals reproduce, Mother. An honest misunderstanding.
They were excellent. They were excellent facts about rattlesnakes.
See?
Oh,
They actually
okay.
were. I mean,
But-
I was distracted, but
no.
it was actually kind of cool.
It's
Well, you
I
know
wanna
what?
play
You do you. I'm not one to judge. Come on. I'll make dinner. Oh, your father's
by-
so glad to see you.
Drop behind and like talk to Val. Be like, now I want to play this game with me.
Rude of me. My name's Delilah.
Hey there, Delilah. What's it like out here in Bridge City?
Bridge City.
Oh, a little windy. It's been rather warm lately.
You are so alone.
So what? No? Everybody's here. And of course my husband's at home.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what this food does to me.
You know
They
what?
probably got
Jovian, here. She passes you, Jovian, a handful of coins. Go get something for Mr. Steamrod. Meet us back at the house.
Yeah, Jovian. Don't spend it all in one place. Or on one person. I don't want to bail you out again.
I've been bailed me out once.
Oh, I gotta hear the story since y'all have been gone.
I'm sure Vel's gonna look forward to telling you many a story, ma'am.
Yeah, just make sure you lock up anything expensive, Ma.
Let's get Amanita to the greenhouse.
Yes.
And she proceeds to take you more towards the, for those who are in the blacksmith shop, the aforementioned university. I would say the scholar district.
Robort's gonna kind of like bring up the rear and like try to get Booka to follow along with. Why are we in the nerd zone?
Free lodging.
That's
Free food.
fair. We were heading to the temple district for the thing.
It's a very good point. Bring that up with Vel. It seems real set on this. That's weird.
I can't imagine why.
It's gotta be a Simia thing. It's good lord.
I don't know.
Whoa.
Is it not?
It is not actually. It is
Yeah,
just
it's not
avoiding
cool,
the
dude.
temple
It
district.
seems to be a
What's the
Simia
reason?
thing.
Seems to be like a war of which ape is best.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Sort
pro
of rise
Simeon.
of some sort of planet.
I'm gonna woo your mom.
Hey, Delilah. Real
Yes,
quick.
sir.
Have you heard of any? You're an educated woman.
I do my best.
Is your studies in like science and whatnots like your son, or do you veer more into myth and tales and whatnot?
No, that myth and tales and history, that would be more my husband.
Perfect. And his name was?
Glenvala.
Mandala.
All right.
So,
Thank you.
do you guys like to share just information?
I'm here for this. I'm
Excuse me, sir. What do you be implying?
Libations. Relaxations, you know, company, each other.
If you want company, that's down the road over there in the red light.
I mean, I don't want that kind of stuff.
More and book a break off. My nerds. Who says?
That's more their style.
Forward your
Like I
book.
said, I-
Shit.
Listen, I don't have any qualms with anybody doing that, but I'm a married woman and I'm honest with my husband.
You hear that guy? You hear that, Mo? You hear that, Booker? Behave.
That's an issue for me. I respect that.
I respect it too.
There's always.
But
plenty
want to
more
make
there.
sure grounds were set. We don't want to embarrass Jovian any more than he already has.
It's Joe's
Now, if you would
parents.
like-
It's
Says the
already
man
not
that
gonna
keeps
happen.
bringing up all of the embarrassing topics.
I said, if you would like some ale, we can get you some ale. We can get you some wine. We have some. We have a wonderful elephant vintage. My husband collects.
Mhm.
Stop describing my real life parents.
Parents.
Is your father? No, your father. Is your husband going to be home when we get there?
You should be home soon. You see next, to her side a basket of random produce and breads.
Oh hell
I
yeah!
was gathering everything for dinner.
Awesome. But
And
we're
yes,
also on a
there is
mission
no
for
meat,
the
and there is no meat in that basket.
But we're actually on a mission here, you know. And we're looking for stuff and the fall.
What you looking for?
Fuck! Don't talk again. We're looking
Only somebody had a note.
for a piece of, you know. Better not discuss.
I told you that's in the red light district.
No. More, you know, religious and along those lines. Better not discuss in public.
Okay, well, come on and get some dinner first. He starts leading y'all back to the house.
Mm.
You get to the house. It's modest. It's not overly well done, but it's very respectable. It has a few ornate drawings on it. Robort, you would recognize them from your travels as elvish designs. Interlaced with a human ingenuity.
Don't forget the big pile of his records along with his poster.
There's definitely a few vines going up to a certain window up in the top corner. But
Jovi, you
getting
got
inside.
sister?
Jovi will be back in a moment.
Okay, I'm about to say, do I make it back with whatever I got Robort to eat? As per my mom's request.
Jovian knows he's got to book it.
Can I make an agility roll to get home faster?
Absolutely.
Oh, please beef it. Please beef it.
Watch the crit success.
Since this is my hometown, do I have advantage? Because I know the
Absolutely. Go for it.
Hell yeah!
You know what? Oh, it's on cooldown still. Damn.
Ooh. We're fair. So apt. So apt.
You get over to almost back to the blacksmith. It's maybe 2 doors down from the machine shop. Where you're figuring they gotta have the best oil here. You run in and they are sold out at the moment. They have their personal supplies to keep the machines going, but they are sold out of their.
Always happens.
There's another shop that's across the district, but you gotta run. Because Jovi takes off for the next one. But,
Roll again.
Make yourself comfortable. I'll get dinner cooked up here in a jiffy.
Where's that greenhouse so I can place my anxious front?
Just go through the back here, and it'll be right there in front. You can't miss it. The door's unlocked,
Thank you, ma'am.
and it's climate controlled, so you can set it to whatever you like to.
You hear that, Amanita? You're going to get to learn about environmental control.
What an interesting concept. You cannot fully control the environment.
Oh, you can with the right enchantments on you.
You're about to be amazed, friend. Come on.
Just creep along.
Yep. Robort will go help get Amanita settled.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want it warm? Do you want it humid? Do you want it cold? Do you want it dank? Like, what you want?
Moderate and humid, please.
There's a little panel, I guess would be the best way to say it.
Yeah.
And
You can
dark.
see different controls with the light settings. And as you move all those settings, everything just changes as it goes until it finds that nice, humid darkness.
Just gonna find a area of bare soil and
settle in.
It feels good to be connected to actual Earth again. It's a comfort feeling. You kind of feel the connection, but it's still a bit far away. But there's new connections that you feel. You can feel those that were crawling along the outside of the tree.
Hi, new friends.
Are you gonna be good in here?
Yes.
Right,
Thank you, friend Robort.
You are welcome, friend Amanita. If you need anything, just holler, alright?
Alright. Okay.
Robort's gonna back out. No, hoping that Amanita, now that there's a smile back on her face, is feeling better. Okay. Fans. He makes his way back inside.
Get inside. Delilah's cooking up. Storm, she's got carrots, onions, potatoes, all just chopping away, making a very nice vegetable stew.
Oh, right.
About midway through, a male figure walks through the door. He's rather tall, long hair, and as you turn around, you see pointed ears. It's an elven man. He walks in. He hasn't even looked up. Delilah? Oh, yes, dear. I'm in the kitchen. We have guests. Sorry, I think the cats were messing around with things.
They're the guests.
But yeah, as soon as she mentions guests, he looks up from turning in and taking off his coat. Oh, hello. Aren't you Mr. Robort Steamrod?
Why, yes, sir, I am. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm traveling with your son, Jovi.
Oh, you're traveling with little Jovi.
With little Jovi. Yes, sir. Look at Vel.
Oh, I hope he hasn't been too much of an issue.
Oh, he hasn't been an issue at all, sir.
I'm glad to hear that.
Extend a coppery hand to the kind
he
sir.
Takes it in both. Shake it.
If you don't mind, I'd love to pick your brain over a matter.
Absolutely. Who are all of your friends? Are you all here with Jovi?
We all are indeed here with Jovi, including one out in your greenhouse. Lovely, brilliant designs out there.
Oh, thank you. I worked real hard on that.
But this is Booka, Moore, Velvet Palms, and the one out in Vel, and the one out in the greenhouse is a lovely fun girl by the name of Amanita.
Oh, fun girl, that makes sense. If they're not used to being up off the ground, they're not the happiest.
That they, in fact, are not happy with. Well, they're happier now, but
that's good. I'm glad we could accommodate. But yes. Tell me, what can I help you with? As he sits down, he reaches over, grabs one of the bottles of wine off. He's got like a little wine rack in between the walls, the dividers between the kitchen and the living area. Pulls off a bottle. If anyone likes, cracks open some wine.
You got any other family that'll be joining us today?
I wasn't even expecting you. I was just expecting me and Delilah. Thank you. I look forward to guests.
Take some wine. I'm not gonna be a rude guest.
You don't think Amanita's had wine before?
Oh, I bet she's a fun drunk.
That's it. It's very smooth.
That is a fair question.
Right. She does love new experiences.
She does.
Comfortable. I'll go get her. You guys talk.
Well, no, she's settled in. We should just take her a glass.
She's
Even better.
yeah.
Taking a glass.
Big glass. Jovian, you
Another
get to the
agility roll? Or
No, I'm going to give this one to you. You get to the second shop. There, they have one container of oil left.
cool. I'm gonna try to snatch it and pay for it as fast as I can.
You snatch it and you just drop a handful of gold behind. You don't even count it. You just handful.
Yeah.
The handful your mom gave you, you drop it and you go. Thank you.
You know that woman's gonna ask for her change.
He'll take it out of his personal money.
My allowance.
Right. And you start running back home. You know he's up to something.
Well, I'm not running. I'm traversing these damn rooftops.
Uh-huh.
He is full freaking simmying his way.
Hardcore parkour, my guy.
You know, on that one, give me an agility roll.
Oh, oh.
All right, you're like I said, you're going straight hardcore parkour, bouncing across the rooftops. You're not having any issue traversing. However, once you get back into the district, you pass over this one rooftop that you always have passed over. But old man Bickers lives in this house.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
And he always yells
Threw
at
apples
you
at
and
me.
tries to throw things at you, yes. And I'm just faithful as always. Next thing you know, you see an apple, a carrot, go flying by you. Damn you, Jovian!
At least he knows my name.
Get the hell off my roof, boy! And you just tear off across. But things were thrown at you and people hurt. Obviously, I had to hear that. Back inside.
Booka's got a special delivery for Amanita.
Yep.
Out in the greenhouse then.
Oh, cool. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, go ahead and knock it out.
All right. Amanita, how you feeling?
Most excellent, Fenbooka.
I'm glad you are in a better mood. You know what wine is?
Fermented juice?
Yes, it is. Have you ever had wine?
I have not had wine.
Would you like to try some very good wine?
I suppose I would like to try some very good wine sometime.
Glass.
Oh, right now? I thought we were engaging in conversation.
We can do two things.
Most excellent. Just reach it and
Give that a try.
double hand it. Taking a little sippy sip.
Yeah, give me a strength roll.
Strength roll?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
They don't have a
You do.
constitution stat in this game, so
Oh,
strength will be
okay, I was about to say.
your fortitude.
Uh-oh.
Good news, Booka. She's drinking you, too.
And pistols. Here we go, guys. Whew, getting weird in the greenhouse.
Like, if you could actually drink it and then...
And I'll give. Yeah, you don't even give me the advantage I was about to give you. Yeah, this is natural. So you're used to breaking down fruits that have decayed. This is just a little extra. And it's a very soothing feeling.
This is just liquid rot.
That statement's just gonna hit bookers, huh?
All I'm ever gonna think.
Yeah.
That's all I'm ever gonna think of now.
Well, that's ruined mine.
That statement's
So
gonna get
yogurt
right
is nothing
in.
but
It's gonna
liquid
get a bottle.
bacteria. Now wine is just liquid rot.
Oh, it's lovely.
Sippy, sippy.
I'm glad you're enjoying that. You got everything out here you need? You good?
She is tanking the glass.
Just barreling me. Just all right. That's.
I'm even better now, friend Booker.
Love to hear that.
Would you like some soil?
If you don't take that soil from
Better
her,
take that
Well, for
fucking
you.
soil.
More for you. That's fine.
you
I
better
get that.
take that mother.
I filled up on
Fucking
soil on my
soil.
way in here. It's fine.
Oh, that's how they get you.
Yeah, all right. Either fill up on bread and fill up on soil.
And now she's sad and it's your fault.
She's fine. I've eaten too much soil already. It's fine. Look at that cat.
Look at her face.
It's fine. You like
You
some
better
more
put my
wine?
cat down.
Good.
Leave my sockery alone. Don't make her
I'm
love
good,
you.
friend Booker. You may return to the social gathering.
Will do. Give a shout if you need anything, all right?
Yes. Should I shout for you, or should I shout for friend Robort?
Your choice.
I will shout for you both.
All right, that works too. All right.
Meanwhile,
You can
inside.
So, you're familiar. You're an educated, traveled man and whatnot. I assume before you settled in and down and whatnots.
Yes, sir. I've been here. I've been around a while.
Indeed. You ever make your way over to Mithril?
A few times, yes, sir.
You're aware of the giant. Yeah. So if that came to life and was moving, what would you speculate?
He thinks about it for a moment. Probably something with the Titans. That's what he was created for, was for the Titans. Come at them.
Okay.
But it could be any number of things, honestly.
Well, less speculation, more educated guessing. What would you think some of those things would be?
If somebody found a way to power it, that would be. I mean, it hasn't moved in 150 years. If somebody found a way to power it back up, because who knows if it's still being controlled by the gods or not anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it didn't even budge when its finger fell off. So why would it just move now?
That is, in fact, a very good question. One that many people are asking at the moment.
So it did move.
Yeah.
And he stands up. Just a moment. He walks off into a different room for a moment. And at that time, Jovian returns.
Bam!
Out of
I
breath,
got the oil.
a rotten turnip hanging over his head.
Jovian.
I'm just gonna like pull the turnip off his head and drop it to like a waste can.
Jovian.
Rotten turnip.
Jovian.
Robort.
Who assaulted you?
Don't worry about it. It's a whole thing.
Yeah. No. Who assaulted you?
I wasn't assaulted. I technically I trespassed, but I wanted to make sure I got home to hang out with my parents and my friends. Here's your oil.
We'll talk about this later, Jovian.
Boca. Or not Boca, excuse me. Robort,
okay.
give me an instinct roll with advantage.
Sure. Why not? Nah,
Ooh.
it's with hope.
Who can
I mean, it's with hope. But
can you use my luck bender?
it was luck bender, yeah. As well as your paradise.
murder. Murder.exe.
It's Rose of Paradise.
Okay.
Sorry, kill him.
So what do I roll?
Name it.
The luck.
You just
luck
re-roll
breaker-
it.
Yeah, it gives you a reroll.
Oh, just re-roll.
Oh, Lord.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Come on, crit. Murder this old man.
Instinct. There
Oh,
we
Much
go.
better.
How many times
still
did
with
I
hope.
teach you this lesson, old man?
Yeah, and that. Let's see, yeah. That was
Said he couldn't shake the city.
a care from Beals, so thank him for that advantage.
Thank you, Beals.
And yeah, Jovian's definitely not telling you the whole story.
Oh, for sure. That's fine.
But
I have people that can answer for me if Jovian doesn't want to. They're fans.
Love
And
that
you-
this
you
detail
hear-
has come back.
you hear Delilah, still cooking in the kitchen. It'll be ready in just a few minutes.
Sounds good, Mom.
Oh, good. You're back. Where's my change?
Well, you see, I had
Somebody
to.
threw a turnip at him.
Were you running across the roofs again?
I wanted to make sure I got home as quickly as possible. I had to go across town for the oil because the regular store was sold out, which is why it was more expensive, which is why I don't have your change. Is there a roll to lie in this game? What would that be?
Presents.
Presents.
Presents?
Deceive. That third one.
I'm assuming disadvantage because I'm lying to my mother's face.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I have prayer.
We are all
Little Jovi, your mom is in good hands.
Oof.
No.
I love that the second your parents came into the picture, all of your rolls have been with fear.
If I've had a nickel for every time a family interaction focusing on me came up in the DM Daddy RPG registered trademark game, I'd have 2 nickels, which is not a lot. But it's weird that it's happened twice. Stay tuned for
That's
old
actually
gods.
pretty normal. That's not weird at all.
Okay, well, cool. Stay tuned for old gods when
Hey,
Leslie goes to see his
at
family.
least your parents in this game are alive because I'm not running it.
Oh yeah. Mad at each parents. Look in the face when he does
Well,
it.
these parents are more like my real adopted parents. They're nice to me.
But yeah, as you come in and you start spewing that your father has come back from the other room carrying a large book. Jovi, you know better than to lie to your mother.
I'm not lying. The other store was out of oil. I had to go to the other one. I ran
The
across.
price of oil is not that much. It's a couple coins at most. And you need to go apologize.
They do it.
Who does he need to apologize to?
Don't answer that.
We got the name of the dude again. That's me. I forgot.
Oh, the dude's name was hold on.
Vickers.
Yeah,
Vickers.
Old Man Vickers.
You need to go apologize to Mr. Vickers. I know you went running across his roof again.
I did. I will apologize tomorrow. I swear.
Go.
But
Go. No buts.
Listen to your mother, little Jovi.
my father, dingus.
Listen to your father, little Jovi.
But I sulk off, but I
We love
don't
you.
learn lessons, so I immediately just start climbing on the rooftops again.
Follow.
I can't follow you on the rooftops.
You
Never
open
mind.
The door and you see him scrambling up the roof. Oh, fuck that. You come back in. He sets down the book, opens it up, and you can see a picture of the Mithril Golem. And this is where we'll pick up next time.
Got to get some kind of information. We traveled across this freaking continent.
Yeah.
We got
Oh,
plenty
sorry,
of
my parents
information.
not good enough for you?
That your parents are coming in clutch. I look forward to murdering their neighbor next game.
I love how that detail of like, oh yeah, my parents were fans of him. That's how I know him. Came back in such a nice way. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Does
Nice for you,
Jovi
not
have a
Mr.
sister?
Biggers.
Oh my god.
Full disclosure, I never thought. I don't think I thought about like any sibling.
You didn't label
Yeah.
it as siblings, so I'm going to say no at the moment.
Darn.
Hey.
Does Jovi have a childhood crush that might still live in town that may or may not be swayed by a fancy simian in a fancy suit?
With a fancy hat.
You'll have to
He's
talk
working
to
up to
Jovian
it.
about that. Anyway,
Oh no. No, we don't have to talk to Jovian about that. We're alone with his parents again.
They might think I do, but Jovian does not. I'll tell you that right now.
props a clap.
Yay.
Say the nice things to each other, about each other. All the happiness. I'm going to start at the top of my little Discord thing here and go around the corner. More! Say something nice about somebody. Who made your night?
It's got to be the panic from Jovian. Everyone feels that, or at least I do. So
I cannot leave you alone with my parents. I can't do this.
Pierce knows that that's a real thing.
Yeah. It's great because your parents love me, I think. So.
All right, Vel.
I'm gonna have to give it to Robort because coming back, we're like, why is everyone just picking on Vel? And then once we get in with the parents, you know, he kind of took over talking for Vel.
Everything out of Vel's mouth was trying to fuck Jovia's mom.
like, why you gotta
Ro-
bring our text into a complete
Ro-
stranger that has no bearing on him?
I'm gonna give mine to Vel, Deadly, mostly because, you know, no friends, can't. The second everybody's asleep, hey Robort,
You're my friend.
what's up, man? And it's like, we okay? Yeah, we're okay. Everything's good, man. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It was great. It was like the second is just like, is everybody asleep? Okay, I'll actually go talk to my friend now.
Jovian.
I'm gonna give mine to Vel as well for immediately being like, oh, I have the upper hand now.
Big props tonight for Vel.
It was a good Vel night.
It was.
Wait till we meet everyone else's parents and Vel tries to fuck them too.
No one else has been mean to me.
Joke's on you.
Amanita.
I'm gonna. It's hard.
It is. It was a good night.
With an honorable mention for. I wonder what happens if we give her wine. I'm gonna say more for noticing Amanita walk off by herself and immediately being like, "Oh no, we're not doing that."
And Bucka.
Oh man. Whew. All up and on Val. We're gonna switch it up. Amanita for slightly ruining wine for Booker.
Forever.
Oh shit.
Oh, this is a glass of liquid rot. Damn it. She's not wrong.
That's never going away.
Technically correct. The best kind of correct.
That can never be unheard.
Look, Booker's gonna have the same issues with wine that I have with yogurt. It's gonna be hilarious.
It's a living
Everything's
thing you're
delicious
eating.
until you think about it.
It's actively alive when you're eating yogurt.
I cannot eat yogurt because it's just liquid bacteria. I can't eat it.
You should have seen the look on her face this morning trying to drink it. Anyway, I'm done. I relinquish the power back to the DM Daddy.
Guys, it was another Friday, another fun-filled evening of Daggerheart ran by DM Dizzle, aka Glandizzle. You may remember Glandizzle from various other games in the past and what have you. But if you haven't watched our previous campaigns, previous games, so on and so forth, there's a lovely link right there on YouTube. YouTube is where we upload all of our games and whatnot. So you've seen him in Highlander with me, Artie, Chef, and many various other people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That-
that was a pretty good count.
As well as It Never Sleeps, our wonderful Hunter the Reckoning campaign, which is directly tied to the Demon the Fallen YouTube exclusive game being run by JenOfThieves, player of Amanita. You've seen Jovian before played by Futter Guy, over in Old Gods of Appalachia.
Hey, never forget.
Never forget. Also with Artie Do Too. Artie showed up in chat, so I'm thinking of all the good, fun, happy memories with Artie.
Props now.
Artie's getting propped. Artie's getting shout-outs.
It's an Artie stream now.
Hell yeah.
Let's see here. We've got Samoa Pierce portraying Booka. We've got Moore portrayed by Miss Cricket. We've got Vel portrayed by Deadly Ambitions, and I am DM Daddy. I was playing the lovely, lovely robot bard, Robort Steamrod. Yeah. If you're not part of our Discord community, we would love to have you over here on Discord. We have new votes rolling out as soon as maybe this weekend.
Oh damn.
Oh damn, it is getting time. We are getting close to halfway through most of the games of this season. And guess who's back to running games next season? This guy.
Oh, the emotional damage will be real.
It's gonna be great. Oh, emotional damage? Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Has Matt enjoyed his break?
And of course, my break's been great. I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft. I've been doing a lot of writing, a lot of thinking, a lot of wonderful things that I'm going to do to you guys when I get to come back. It's going to be so much fun.
Here for it.
Much fun.
Not
And
that
then,
everybody else hasn't been absolutely killing it.
and of course, 100% agreed. And Patreon. Patreon is how we fund the things. It's where we get the money for maps, books, art, making of merch, so on, so forth, etc.
I know,
Pat McAfee's hands are out.
Pat McAfee hands.
And yeah, so that stuff's all coming down the pipe. For as little as $1, you get YouTube credits and a special role on the Discord, all the way up to higher tiers to get you merch, slots in games, so on and so forth. So if you wanted to play in games, yes, Yes. That is how you go about doing that. It also includes weighted voting, and guess what? Voting season is back upon us. We have a couple of new DMs over there in the Discord that are hankering to give themselves shots, and who knows what guest storytellers we might see in the near future. So if you are looking to game and you want to start getting more involved in the community, there are a lot of games coming in the pipe for you to sign up for. So we would love to have each and every one of you, whether you're watching us live on Twitch right now, or if you're watching us in the future, down in the comments of the video on the YouTube, click the Discord link, come join, come hang, come say hey. And yeah, I love all of you. I've missed you guys, and we will see y'all next week when Jen of Thieves' game Snare Island resumes. Another Midnight World campaign, our second Midnight World campaign of the channel, made by our good friends down there in Atlanta. That game is going great.
It's going so good.
It's going. It is fun.
It's going.
It's going. And of course, we'll be back Fridays with more Daggerheart, ran by DM Dizzle. And if you haven't, check out the Demon the Fallen over on YouTube. I've been having a lot of fun with that one. It's kind of why Robort's kind of taking like a bit more of a back seat, because in the Demon game, my character is very much bossing everyone around, whether they like it or not. Because I'm always right.
And
or at least my character is.
I'm chill.
Guys, I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. Enjoy Money in the Bank. That's tomorrow if you have Peacock, and you can listen to sassy commentary from Jen about wrestling over in the Discord. Ooh. Or whatever it comes up in a game. I will see y'all the next time, and have a great rest of your weekend. And remember, Daddy loves you.
Everyone.